thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with what exactly is happening in Telangana at the moment. We are bringing to our viewers these visuals as Telangana BJP chief Bandi Sanjay Kumar has been detained, and he was allegedly stopped from sitting on a dharna against the arrest of BJYM workers who were arrested for protesting outside TRS MLC K. Kavita's house yesterday. Now, Swastika, if we also know after K. Kavita really came out and lashed out at the BJP regarding bringing her name in this entire Delhi excise policy and the liquor gate scam, there was ample furor from the TRS's side. Now it's the BJP really protesting. Any word that has come in from the BJP High Command and also Bandi Sanjay Kumar in this case before his detention?
But Bandi Sanjay Kumar being taken into detention in itself is a big war of words and a testament of the way the manner the political spectrum in Telangana is playing out. Remember, the TRS, Chief Minister's daughter, K. Kavita, being pulled into the Delhi excise policy scam based on the allegations leveled by a BJP MP has not gone down well with the TRS party here, and that's the reason why yesterday we had K. Kavita herself say that she's going to fight out against these allegations, and in the process she issued a defamation suit as well. Clashes broke out yesterday, remember, outside her house, following which there were detention of BJP workers, and in that context, Bandi Sanjay Kumar was to sit on a dharna in Station Ghanpur area. But before he could do that, he was taken into custody by the police. The exact reason why he was taken into custody, whether there was any incident leading to in that area, whether there was any clashes, none reported so far. But we are learning that to avoid any kind of law and order situation, that's the reason why the police have taken Bandi Sanjay Kumar into custody.
All right, Swastika, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. We'll let you tell us certain more facts on this big story that we're tracking at the moment on CNN News 18. Meanwhile, I'm also now joined on the broadcast by Kishore Poreddy of the BJP. Mr. Kishore, your first reactions now that Sanjay Kumar has been arrested, has been detained, in fact, because of the protest that he was about to hold. Your first reactions, we've already heard K. Kavita of the TRS refuting all the allegations that were made.
Yeah, the first reaction is that instead of controlling the TRS goons that were trying to attack BJP workers who were trying to reach Bandi Sanjay Kumar, our party president, and join in his Padayatra today. This Padayatra has been going on with police permission for a while now. And it's been a peaceful Padayatra. There have been no issues reported until now. Today, whatever protest that they were doing was with the black badges and sitting within the camp of wherever the Padayatra has halted overnight. And there was nothing on the streets or anything about it. But there were TRS goons that were trying to attack. Called up throughout the night. All the mandal presidents and local panchayat presidents and everybody from the TRS were called up during last night from Hyderabad, from top level ministers and party officials, and they were asked to actually go and
but Mr. Kishore, the protest actually started by the Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha initially. And that was obviously in protest of what had been said by TRS and in turn Ms. K. Kavita. Just hold your thoughts there. I'm also now joined on the broadcast by Mr. Krishank Manne of the TRS. Krishank, you heard the BJP personnel, Mr. Kishore Poreddy over there, really, going ahead and staying with the allegations against K. Kavita. Your first reactions on the arrest of Mr. Sanjay Kumar?
Well, yesterday, democratically, Kavita ji, our MLC, has kept a press conference and has refuted the baseless allegations by Bharatiya Janata Party. It is clearly understood that the ED is being guided and run by BJP because even before ED giving any notices or summons, BJP is holding press conferences and throwing up allegations. A. Two, the Bharatiya Janata Party goons, I would call them goons because they are going on to the houses of people. She is a lady. She is an elected representative. What right does Bharatiya Janata Party goons have that they go on to residences to attack? And see, I am quoting an Indian Express article of 15th August 2022 of BJP state president's statement. If needed, we will resort to Gundaism. Amit Shah ji comes here. He shows his old traits. He directs his Bharatiya Janata Party's rank and file to do violence in Telangana. This is what their modus operandi is. BJP has done this in Bengal. They have done it in Maharashtra. They've done it every state. They're doing the same in Telangana. They want to disturb the peace in Telangana. You see what is happening in Karnataka today. Being in government, BJP is unable to control the law and order. They want to do the same replica in Telangana, and we will not tolerate this. Be it Raja Singh or be it Bandi Sanjay or any one of the Bharatiya Janata Party. They cannot come onto the street and take up law into their hands. They cannot resort to arms, sticks, anything. These kind of statements are not right for democracy. They will have to face the legal course.
Mr. Poreddy, would you like to respond now? Both the BJP and TRS ended up calling all the workers, which is to do with the party's gundas. Now, Mr. Krishank Manne has quoted the Home Minister there, saying that the BJP will not really go ahead and undo anything. They will go ahead and resort to gundaism. The gundaism argument is something that's standing here.
So yesterday, the heads of BJP workers were broken. They were arrested. And today...
Who asked them to go to the residence?
Who
asked them to go
one
to the
residence? One by one. Krishank, I'll give you the time.
I have given him time. So it is just... See, this is the process. Always BJP... today also, they have been the ones who have been attacked. They have been the ones who have been, taken detained and taken to the police station. They have been the ones where the police as well as the TRS come on to them. Yesterday evening it's the same thing. Today evening it's the same thing. Let's say both sides were protesting against each other. The treatment should have been similar towards the TRS workers today. But that's not the case. And this is in a Padayatra, police, with police permission, and they were within the limits of the temporary housing that they had, the camping they had, and that's where the police came in.
Mr. Poreddy, I'd like to understand, what is the meaning of this escalation? Things could have been resorted to peacefully.
I think basically what has happened is, I think basically what has happened is what the BJP has asked for is there are accusations coming out left, right and center against Kavita Garu, who is an MLC and the daughter of Kishore.
No, we know the background of the case, but I'd like to understand why is the BJP going ahead and protesting, taking the protest to the roads? Why this on-ground protest? And if the government in the state will have to actually take into account the law and order situation also.
Exactly. And imagine this, you are within the house, within your own house protesting, and then, but you are the one causing the trouble. How is that possible? And a lot of BJP workers who were trying to reach the Padayatra were stopped and stoned at, right? And at every place, there is no way that a BJP Karyakarta can now reach the Padayatra and join the Padayatra in a peaceful march. So this is what has been happening since yesterday. Yesterday too, they were the ones who were lathi charged, arrested, and put in even attempt to murder cases, it seems. See, this is how repressive the TRS government has been. And today too, it is the same thing repeating. The law should be equal to both sides. And if yesterday it was BJP side that was taken into custody, today it should have been the TRS guy, right?
Okay.
But
all right.
All
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Poreddy and Krishank. Thank you so much for joining.